It all started with just a 3x3 square of wood in the water, but before long, resources floated up to the surface of the ocean around me. Since then, we tried to make our wet Minecraft hardcore world a bit bigger, and over time, it started to look more like a base. But in hardcore, anything can happen. Let's try and survive this one, shall we? It's Raft Block episode 4 and the sun is going down on day 29 of this series. I've survived 29 days in Minecraft Hardcore. Come on, at least give me a comment for that. I'm hoping that today we're going to get actually loads done. Oh, I do love that shader pack. Look, if I get rid of that, that's in the way. Look, the sun going down. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Complimentary shaders, people. I recommend them. I'm going to get my head down and day 30 we're cracking on. At the end of the last episode, what do you mean you've not seen the other episodes? Go and watch the other episodes. Playlist is in the description. And make sure you watch this one afterwards. It's the law. I was building an area for mobs to spawn in, but I ran out of resources. Look, how can you run out of cobble? Seriously. So I'm going to go down to our mine just down there. You can just see the door, look. And I'm going to grab myself a load more cobble. I think I'm just going to make a lateral branch mine off the side of not very deep down the steps. All I want is cobble. I'm not really mining for anything else, so it don't matter. I decided it made more sense to go around about Y0 because then maybe, just maybe, I'll trip over some diamonds like I did last time as well. Or some iron. I'll take that as well. And you can never have too much dirt, can you? I was looking for that in the last episode and didn't come up with very much. So I'm going to grab as much dirt as I can whilst I'm down here as well. And look what was behind some of that dirt. See, it's sometimes worth digging in the dirt, people. And when I came up, it was night time of day 31 already. But I'd managed to get myself a load of iron, some diamonds, some lapis, redstone, and definitely plenty of cobble and plenty of dirt. At last, a bit of success. So on the morning of day 32, I managed to finish off this platform. This is going to be the most dangerous mob farm in the world, I suspect, but we're going to give it a go. I don't even know if it's going to work. We need to block this off somehow. I've got to get a little bit more wall, I think, and then some gates in there. This is all about getting a little bit more XP, but mostly a zombie villager. I think that will do it, but we do have the obvious disadvantage of the fact that you can actually squeeze through there, and if I can, I suspect a mob can as well. So I'm going to put a slab there and there, a slab there and there, and then I wonder whether or not could a baby zombie get through that. I bet it blooming could, couldn't it? I'm going to have to put something there as well and there. No, it's still going to be able to get through there, isn't it? Oh, I don't know. I'm going to go with that, I think. The slabs will stop any baby zombies coming through the little gap, and the things at the top will stop anything else coming outside. There's 3 gaps for them to walk through. Not that I want 3 gaps for them to walk through, but at least I've got the choice then, and that can spawn in the mobs. I now want to make myself a little bit of cover over and that end, so when the zombie villager comes out, I can cover it over and it doesn't burn in the sun, and well, it can just sit in a boat until I can cure it. Which, let's face it, is going to be ages yet, so I'm going to leave this lit up for now. Think of this as planning ahead. My barrel addiction hasn't improved, unfortunately, and neither has the contents of the barrels either, really. What I wanted to do was to begin the transition from outside here, because I'm going to want to convert this into something else, to inside here as a proper base. So I'm going to just barrel myself up along these edges, I reckon, and I'm going to start to locate these stuffs over here. This could take a while because if you break the barrels, everything falls out of them. You can't transport them full of stuff like you can when you tick them out of the water, which I think is really unfair. And it took till the morning of day 36. Yeah, check that out, day 36. But look at this. Look inside, look inside. Look, I've got all of the barrels, because I thought I might as well use all the barrels, right? Marked up and organised and stuff. Okay, it's not an auto sorter or anything like that, but look, all the stone crafts are there, stone brick crafts, andesite, all that kind of stuff. Mob drops are there, ores and blocks are there. If I come over, we've got spruce wood and all the crafts off spruce wood. I'm really proud of myself, and so should you be. But now I've got to actually do something with it, right? So I'm building up that shelter I talked about to stop the zombie villager from burning alive. I'm going to pop it here like that, and then I wonder if that's long enough. I wonder if that needs to come out one more this way. There, 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 and there. I'll jump down there, get rid of those bits like that, and then obviously I've got to have a pathway that comes around there so the zombie villager can follow me, and I've got to put a boat in there. Just like that. And if I can get the zombie villager to follow me this way, then it shouldn't get done by the sun. I'm going to need to put more there on. I'm going to need to widen that one up. That'll do it. So I need to focus on getting the things I need to be able to cure that zombie villager, which includes gold for a golden apple, obviously the apples, but I've got that already, and then a potion of weakness. So a spider iron. I don't think I got one of those. And there's the obvious added disadvantage there that I've got to have a blaze rod because I need to be able to make myself a brewing stand, and for that I need to go to the nether, and for that I need some obsidian, and I've not got enough yet. Yeah, I've got a bit of work to do, seriously. So I'm chopping wood whilst I think about it, because I think what I'd like is a little bit of fire protection, which means I'm going to need an enchanting table as well, which means I need to up my XP. Oh my goodness, so many steps, and the sun is setting behind me. So morning of day 37, I was fully ironed up. I made myself a diamond pick. I grabbed myself a bucket of water and I went down to go and get everything I needed from under the ground, including some lava pool that I could go and get obsidian out of. It just got real, didn't it? Now, I know there's lava up here because it blocks my way out. So if I can dig around it and up, then maybe, just maybe, I can get to the top of it. I don't know where the top of it is. I'm assuming there's a cave. Oh, or there's more lava, which is the obvious other option. Let's not do that. Let's see if we can get... That's bubbling as well. How on earth am I going to get up here? Let's have a go. All right, there's a mine shaft. That's quite nice. I like the fact there's a mine shaft. It's rubbish, though, because that means the lava's going to be a little bit rubbish as well, doesn't it? Yeah, probably. But there are diamonds, so I'll take the diamonds. Wonder what else is there going to be down here. A little bit more iron. I could do with that as well. That looks more than a single source up there. I think that is going into a proper lava pool, isn't it? Should we have a look? I think it is, you know. Let's have a look up there. I don't want to go onto the lava. That would be bad. But I think there's a bigger pool of lava up there than that suggests. So if I dig through here, what's that going to give me? Disappointingly, it is actually a single source. That's no good, is it? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to block that off because we don't want that happening. And I'll put a torch there just to remind me that that's rubbish. I'm going to come back around. I was trying to go around it. I thought I was being really clever, but apparently not. So I'm just going to have a bit of an explore because I'm hoping there could be some decent loot maybe. I wanted to come round and check because I knocked off that lava. It's no longer in existence, and yet that lava's still there. So that's a different lava, which means I can still come around, and it's about, what, 20 odd blocks beyond it in this direction. So if I go 20 odd blocks in that direction, surely that means I'll find the lava pool, right? That just seems logical to me. Well, I found it and it's still above that level. So I'm just going to block that off, which means it's above this level somehow. So if I keep going upwards, I wonder how far up this is. Well, it was more of a blob than a pool, but I lobbed my water bucket on it and it's given me some obsidian. Hopefully it will be enough for what I need to do. I need my enchanting table, and I obviously also need to be able to get myself another portal. Of course it's got lava underneath that as well. So that's given me 16 obsidian, but what I'd really like is a few more diamonds. So I'm going to go and mine for them down around 1 and see what we get. It's day 38. Y naught was giving me absolutely nothing whatsoever, so I came all the way down to Y minus 58. If nothing else, I can build stuff out of deep slate, right? And by the time I got back up again, it was day 39. And I want to build another platform out on this arm. But unbelievably, the sun was already going down, so I'm going to bed instead. It's the morning of day 40, and I need to get this little platform, the same size as the one over there, built up. Platform done, storm coming in, need to get a few blocks. Because what I want to do is build a nether portal. I'm sure you're not surprised by that, given that I've just collected a load of obsidian. And I'm going to build it ever so slightly larger than we would normally do it. So let me just, I'm going to pop gravel in there because that's a nice cheap block. I'm going to come up 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to pop stone brick in the corner, and we'll make it up like that. I'm also going to try and fancy this up just a little bit with a few various blocks, so it's not just a plain old nether portal, because that'd be a little bit boring. I don't really want to do boring, so I'm just trying to put some other little bits and pieces on it just to try and make it look a little bit less, I don't know, rectangular. And that's kind of what I was going for. Sort of, I'll just add another couple of little bits in, perhaps that'll bring it around. I think that looks all right, and then I can light that up and we can go nethering. And seeing as it was nearly morning, I thought I'd have a little bit of fishing going on. I'm still very worried where I'm going to get all of this leather. Fishing seems the only source of it right now, but I'm not entirely certain I'm going to get enough to do an entire enchanting setup. And yes, I know I can kill hoglins, which is why I've got that thing over my shoulder. And there was time for one last barrel. Dare I ask what's inside this puppy? Not a lot, frankly, but you know, I'll take it. And I think we'll call it there. Next episode, if you want one, make sure you say in the comments below. Please do though, because I'm really enjoying this. We are definitely chancing our arm in the nether, because there's a few things over there that I want. I've not made that gate over there for absolutely no reason. So make sure you do all that likey, subscribey, commenty stuff that makes the video look even nicer to YouTube and shows it to more people. Go on, you know you want to. And I will look forward to seeing you in another video. You take it easy now. Bye.